Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island, USA, and season 4, episode 2. So, towards the end of the previous of episode 1, there was the text to the guys asking for volunteers to go on a date with two new bombshells. And so Jesse and Felipe volunteered to go, and then the guys were supposed to distract the girls so that they wouldn't know that Jesse and Felipe had gone. And so Serenity was the first one to notice that Felipe was missing, and then it was revealed that he had gone on a date. And so the guys did go on the date. I think the people that went on that volunteered to go on the dates were not happy with their coupling, and so wanted to see what was out there. And I think Felipe, because he was the last one to arrive, he ended up with Serenity, and I don't think he really was attracted to Serenity, as I said in the previous review. So they appeared to like the girls. They had a conversation, and then they brought the girls to the villa, and the islanders, the girls, were sort of worried about the new girls coming in because obviously, someone coming in, there is always a risk to your coupling because if they choose whoever you're paired with, that means you're most likely going to be single. And in this case, there are now seven girls and only five boys. So I'll discuss the couples and we'll see how we go. First off, Courtney and Andy. Courtney yesterday sort of mentioned in episode 1 that Andy was a mama's boy, and she didn't like that about him, that he was a mama's boy, and whereas he was attracted to her. But I think he could sense that she wasn't something was sort of turning her off, and so uh, he didn't go on the date because he said he felt he was comfortable with Courtney. They were working. They seemed to be. He was looking to work on their connection. But then when the two new islanders came in, Maddie and Valerie, my namesake, Valerie, they seemed interested in him. And personally, at the end of the episode, we did have the recoupling, and I was happy that actually. I know Courtney felt some type of way, but Maddie decided to couple up with Andy. And in my opinion, Courtney was not interested in him. So if she's not interested in him, there's no point in her staying with him if she says she doesn't like a mama's boy. So I am happy that he chose to recouple with someone. I don't know how that match will work out, but we'll see how it goes. And then Zita and Timmy. Zita and Timmy, I think they had a great connection right from the start. Zita seems interested in Timmy. Timmy, on his part, seems interested in Zita. And so Timmy had refused to go on the date, but I think the girls that came into the villa, both Valerie and Maddie, were attracted to him and wanted to explore a connection, but they were worried that he seems to have connected with Zita, and they were worried that he might not be willing to sort of couple up with them. So I wasn't really surprised that Maddie didn't pick him to couple, but I have a funny feeling that Valerie is going to pick him. Even if she says that, he's got a strong connection with Zita, I have a funny feeling Valerie, because her partner that she picked wasn't revealed. I have a funny feeling it's either going to be Jesse or it's going to be Timmy. We'll see how that goes. And then with Sydney and Isaiah, I don't think Valerie will pick Isaiah. Sydney, on her part, she wasn't attracted to Isaiah right from the start. She said there was something mysterious about him that she wanted to get to know. But then you could see her. She was concerned once she realized that there was going to be a recoupling, because I think she was worried that the girl seemed to be interested in Isaiah for the same things that she was interested in him about. And you could see at one point she had to be pacified by Andy and Zita because she was crying. She wasn't sure how that was going to work out for them, and so we'll see how their coupling goes. And I really hope, they survive the recoupling. And then Debbie and Jess. Jess, for me, I try not to criticize people, especially people that I don't know personally. But Jess, for me, it seems like he's just a player, someone who's after the next shiny thing. During the game, they did play a game when they were revealing things about one another, and he sort of revealed that he cheated on his girlfriend. And the fact that he volunteered, was quick to volunteer to go on this date with these girls, makes me think that he might not have learned anything from his former mistake, that cheating incident. And it's a pity that Deb seemed to really like him, and now she's sort of feeling some kind of way because everybody seemed interested in Jesse. So Valerie seemed interested in Jesse, Maddie seemed interested in Jesse, and she herself is interested in Jesse. And because Maddie is a blonde, I think she was very worried that at the recoupling, Maddie would go for Jesse, but Maddie didn't go for Jesse. So I don't know how that works out. We'll see how that goes. I wish he could take time. I wish Jesse could take time and get to know one girl before he moves on to the next. But hey, he knows what he sees and what he likes, and you can't fault someone for going after that. Maddie, on her part, revealed that she does have, you know, she doesn't do well with cheaters, and she was hoping that it wouldn't affect them. So I don't know how their coupling will end up, given the fact that there's already been this revelation that she is cheated before. And then Serenity and Philippa. Seren, I think not just Serenity. You could tell Serenity was worried. I think Serenity was worried in the sense that Philippa volunteered himself to go, and she was questioning whether he even wanted to be in a coupling with her. And they had a conversation, and he told her the truth that I will always be honest with you. If I'm not feeling anything, or if I'm going to go and pursue somebody, if I'm going to try and do anything with anybody else, I'm going to always let you know first before I pursue anything else. So it's not just Serenity, Zeta, Courtney, um, Deb, and Sydney. They were all very anxious about the new arrivals. And I think Serenity, on her part, it's a bit tricky because everybody else wasn't last choice, whereas Serenity was last choice. So it does leave you that insecurity that I was the last person to be picked. Would he still, even though he was given the option to pick anybody else, did he pick me just because he didn't want it to seem like, he didn't like me, or did he pick me because he really saw something with me? And so I don't think the girls, I think uh, Valerie and Maddie were initially attracted to Felipe, but I think not. I don't think they'll pick him I don't think Valerie will pick him at the recoupling. I think, as I've said before, if anything, she's going to go either for Jesse or she's going to go for Timmy, because I think the game sort of revealed a side of him that she might not have liked, because he revealed that he had had sort of a four-way with a couple of girls, and so I don't know. I think Deb and Serenity are very. All the girls are great, actually. All the girls, I can't knock them. I think the only person who put me off was Courtney, the way she sort of spoke about Andy. But all the other girls seem amazing. So I wish these guys would take time to know the girls that they were coupled up with first before moving on to the next person. And this is why I was saying I think it's a bit too early to be bringing in new people. So I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens tomorrow when they finish the recoupling, and oh, it's going to be messy, really going to be messy. I don't know how that will work out, really. I don't know. They did play the game, and it was sort of, I think, the kissing game, whereby they were revealing secrets about one another. And I think some of the guys were just doing it just because they wanted to kiss someone to see if there was an attraction there, not because that was the correct answer, in my opinion. I think they sort of, like, because I think a couple of guys kissed Courtney, and at one point Sydney was like, they're just kissing Courtney. Are they kissing her just because they want to kiss her, or are they kissing her because they think that she's the correct answer? So you can tell that there's already a bit of jealousy amongst, the girls. I think mainly because there's more girls than guys. I think when there's more guys than girls, the guys are going to also feel the same way. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.